5:42 p.m. All praise to the Father Yah and His Son Yeshua. And as before it started raining, it's kind of nippy outside. As you see the water, nice breeze. So I was still sitting in the car. But all praise to the Father Yah and the Son Yeshua. As we respect the Sabbath, you know, I always come down here by the water and always respect the Sabbath. But I don't know if it's gonna rain. So I said it's gonna rain, so that's why I'm out here now. So y'all do the same as well too. Respect the Sabbath. Always be in tune with your family structure and your faith structure during the Sabbath, and rest into God's words. Peace and blessings. How you be? Rest into God's words as well too, and no flesh desires. And that's as we respect the Sabbath, we already know that Genesis 2 tell us 2:3 tell us that the Father has sanctified His day. And as He sanctified His day, as we know, Exodus 28 tell us that it's remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. And as we keep the Sabbath holy as well too, you know, we just got to keep God's commandments. And as we keep God's commandments during the Sabbath, sundown to sundown, be in tune with your family structure, your faith structure, and breaking that generational curse as well too. So I'm not gonna be long-winded, you know. Like I said, it's about to rain, and as you see the like the little ruffles in the water. But yeah, but this is Book of Genesis, you know. This Book of Genesis was showing about the water, the sky, you know, and that's why I come before the Sabbath. So y'all do the same as well too. Always respect God's words. And always understand that, you know, as we sacrificing, see, there go the raindrop right there. Mm-hmm. You see, I said it. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad it did come down here, you know. Yes, yes. But always respect God's words and always be in tune with the things that you need to be changing with yourself as well too. And as we be in tune with the Bible, we already just came down from the fast. Have you bottled water every 2 hours. Always fruits and vegetables as well too. Prepare yourself as well for the Passover. And once the Passover, same with this month, just fruits and vegetables, no meat. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm glad I did come down here because you see as it's starting to rain. Hey, peace and blessings. How you be, Abawa? How you be? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to all those who came up in here. As we all respect the Sabbath, just when the sun go down, just out here right now because it's starting to rain. So I just wanted to come out before the rain, you know. But always respect the Sabbath, respect doing God's work as well too with your family structure, your faith structure. Put on some white, cleanse your soul. Always understand as we break the generational curse, we always gonna be in tune with our family. You understand? Be in tune with your family during the Sabbath. Be in tune with the Bible, have you some Bible structures as well too. And always understand that, you know, when we are uplifting each other, that's how we keep our salvation. So, but yeah, but peace and blessings. I hope y'all feel blessed today. It's 5:45 right now. So I know the sun should go down like around 8 o'clock. You said Boeing. How you doing, Anna? Peace and blessings. How you be? Yes, yes. You know, it's raining here, so I know they said it's gonna start raining like to 6 to midnight. So, okay, peace and blessings. You have a good one. Yes, yes. Oh, you said, okay. You said boring, but God's work is not boring. The only reason why it's boring because you don't understand God's words. You understand? And what you see is God's creation. So that let me know that you're a kid, you know, because if you was grown, you should already understand this. And this is why we need to sit down with our kids and let our kids understand that, you know, God's words, for they can understand, for they won't be saying that it's boring. You understand? Because God's words is not boring. You understand? That's your salvation. But for those that you don't know, this is what they say. So like those that you know, like Anna, you know, always let your kids sit down with your kids, let them know the Bible, and for they can understand that this is a part of life. And this is our salvation. You understand? How you doing, Emily? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. So this why it's always that's why it's always important to sit down with your kids, those in your house, because if you serving, everyone in your house have to serve, including your kids. You understand? And don't never think that God's words is boring. You understand? But you see, what you see. This is why I come every Sabbath. You understand? Because we know that God created the water, and this is what Book of Genesis tell you. Same with the sky. You understand? Same like we see the rain. It's even the rain on the window. Even us. God created you as well too. So, once that you start doing God's work, this is what you appreciate. You will come down to the water. So never say that, God's words is boring. You understand? Especially when you hear someone talking about salvation. So if y'all here today, the motivators love you. God love us. Join us tonight as well too in the Bible study. And always understand, once the sun go down, no flesh desires. And once that you be in tune with God's words, do the same as well. Sit down with your kids. Sit down with your spouse, whoever else that you build with, and always be in tune with your salvation. And we see y'all later on tonight, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Keep that Ephesians 6:11-17. That's God's armor. And always understand, respect the Sabbath. It's a command. He's not asking. It's a command. So peace and blessings and shalom.